Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, Jay Briggs here from Pickdawgz.com bringing y'all my NBA Jam session on January 22nd, 2023, man. If you're looking for more of this great content, y'all know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and drop your like down in the comments. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like. If you're looking for my best bets, the ones that I'm placing tonight, and best bets from the top handicappers on the planet, check us out over at Pickdawgz.com. Click that premium picks tab. And if you're looking for my best bet tonight in the NBA, you can click that link in the description. It'll take you right to my handicapper page, man. And then it's actually going to be $25 today. As my feature play today is in the NFL. My NFL playoffs best bet is $15 today. So that makes my jam session play $25. You can scoop that up over at Pick Dawgz Premium. We've hit back-to-back. We look to go for 3 in a row on that play tonight, man. Follow me on Twitter at ParlayGuyJ. That's where I update y'all on late injury news. And if my mind changes due to late information coming out of the association, man, we got a nice card today in the NBA. My boys are in action today trying to punch their ticket to the NFC Championship game. It'll be my first one of my lifetime seeing them in, so hopefully they can get that one done. We got the Bengals and the Bills today, so we got a lot of great action today. A great NBA card that we're finna smash per usual, so I'm excited for today, man. I love these days. These are days that I live for, man. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into tonight's NBA action. All right, man. We start our NBA day, man, here in Dallas, man. We got the Clippers visiting my favorite team, the Dallas Mavericks. Mavs laying 1.5 here in this one, total 224. And me personally, I think the Mavs set the tone here in Dallas today, man. They start the day off with a win against the Los Angeles Clippers. I'm taking the Mavs here in this one. I'm not going to overcomplicate it. The Mavs, I know they're still the worst cover team in all of the NBA. We've talked about why that is, though, as it's because earlier in the season they were just crazily overvalued. And now that they've been the worst cover team in the NBA for quite some time, their lines are starting to become more efficient. Here, we're only laying a bucket with the Mavs, who've played their best basketball on their home floor all season, man. 17-7 straight up this season on their home floor are the Dallas Mavericks. They make it 18-7 today, as they are going to beat this Los Angeles Clippers team, working with revenge as well, as the Clippers did beat them in Los Angeles the last time these two teams faced off. It was really a bad spot, though, for the Mavs in that one. I think I even had the Clippers in that one. Tonight, though, the Mavs repay the favor, and they beat up on this Clippers team on our home floor. The score in that game was 113-101 in Los Angeles on the 10th of January, so it wasn't that long ago. But they've played twice this season, and the Mavs won the first one, 103-101 in Dallas on the 15th of November. I think the Mavs win this one on their home floor again. I think they're just the better team right now. I think Luka Doncic is the best player on the floor. And, yeah, I think the Mavs set the tone here in Dallas today. It's going to be a great day of sports here in the Metroplex. And the Mavs start that off by getting a home win against the Clippers. And shout out to whoever moved this game up, man. We started our day early in the NBA today. This game was scheduled for later, but early in the week they did move it up to give all Mavs fans and Cowboys fans a chance to watch this game in its entirety. So whoever did that and moved this game up time-wise, shout out to you. And let's go Mavs. They're going to beat the Clippers to start our day. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the New Orleans Pelicans out on the road facing the Miami Heat. Miami finally back at home, man. They're laying 7.5, total 222.5. Man, Miami, man, I'm glad they back at home, man. They just played 3 straight games out on the road. They spent almost all last week out on the road, man, where they play their best basketball. They're kind of like the Knicks. For some reason, they play their best basketball on the road. They're back at home in this one where y'all know I absolutely love fading them, man, and I'm taking the Pelicans plus the 7.5 here in this one. I'm not laying 7.5 with the Miami Heat on their home floor, man. No, sir, not me. We've been profiting fading Miami on their home floor all season, and I think this is another perfect opportunity to do so. I can no longer say they're the worst home cover team in the NBA because they're not, man. They're no longer the worst, but they're the second worst home cover team in all of the NBA. The Miami Heat are, man, 7-14-2 against the spread on their home floor, only covering in 33.3% of their home games. The only other team that's worse than them on their home floor is the Charlotte Hornets, which is arguably the worst team in the NBA. So, you know, I'm fading Miami. They have won 3 of their last 5, and they did just beat this Pelicans team in New Orleans last week on the 18th. And they beat them pretty good, 124-98. But I'm telling y'all, man, this game is going to be competitive. I think the Pelicans keep this one close. I see a 3-4 point win for Miami here in this one. I'm looking at Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to go a score. I'm going to go 116, 112. 116, 112 Miami. Typical game. They get the home win. They do not get a home cover. Give me the Pelicans plus the 7.5 here in this matchup tonight. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the New York Knicks out on the road facing the Toronto Raptors. Raptors home favorites in this one, laying 1.5, total 224. For me in this one, I'm not going to overcomplicate it. I'm just going to take the New York Knicks on the money line. I know they've lost 3 straight, but the Knicks are still the best road cover team in the NBA. And for some odd reason, the Knicks still play their best basketball out on the road, as I've been telling y'all that for weeks now. The Knicks 14-9 straight up on the road this season. That's just where they've been hooping, man. And also against the spread, they are the best cover team on the road are the New York Knicks, man. 16-7 against the spread out on the road this season, covering in 69.6% of their road games. We're just going to continue fading Toronto, man, who's been desperately struggling. They're terrible, man. They just are. We're just going to call a spade a spade. I don't like the spot at all for Toronto neither, as they're on a back-to-back after losing at home yesterday to the Boston Celtics without Jason Tatum, man. I called that one. I thought the Celtics would probably win that game outright still. We're just continuing to fade the Raptors, man. The Raptors have lost more games on their home floor in the last 2 months than they've won. They're just not playing good basketball. They've lost 4 of their last 5. And they got the Knicks, man, the best road cover team in the NBA coming into their building today. So I think they drop another one at home. I think a trade is coming for this Toronto Raptors team soon. Maybe Siakam goes to my Mavs, man. We'll see. I've been seeing that one floating around. I've been seeing a lot of Toronto trades, but they got to do something, man, as they're now 7 games under 500. They're not even hooping on their home floor, man, where historically they've played their best basketball, and I don't think they hoop tonight either. I think the Knicks show up and continue rolling on the road. So for me here in this one, I'm taking the Knicks on the money line. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got a tough one in my opinion, man. We got the Thunder Buddies, a.k.a. the Cover Buddies, man. One of our favorite money-making teams, the best cover team in all of the NBA, out on the road facing one of our other favorite money-making teams, man, the Denver Chicken Nuggets, man. It's the battle of the nicknames as well, man. Denver home favorites in this one, laying 6, total 233.5. The golden rule is we don't fade the Denver Chicken Nuggets on their home floor, as they always seem to go stupid, dummy, crazy there, man. But we're going to break it tonight, man. And I know y'all probably going to kill me in the comments for doing it. I know the golden rule is we're not supposed to fade them, man. But how can I not, man? I did look at their upcoming schedule. I didn't know they had another date with our favorite money-making team, the Thunder Buddies, man. I didn't know. And for that reason, I got to take the Thunder Buddies, man. They're just in that mode right now. They failed to get the cover in our last one against the Kings. They lost by 5. They were getting 4. But I do think they bounced back tonight, man. They're still playing really great basketball. And the Nuggets, man, they're pretty banged up right now, man. They've been on this little tear that they've been on. They just played 4 of the last 5 at home. It's going to be their 5th straight home game. But I think there's a high chance that Jokic and Murray sit in this one. I really do. You know, they've been on that win streak, but they kind of ran their guys in the ground doing so, man. And they're both listed as questionable day-to-day in this one, and I think there's a high chance that they do go ahead and take this one off tonight against Oklahoma City. And for that reason, I like the Thunder plus the 6. I already grabbed it. I could see the line dropping majorly if those guys sit, but even if those guys play, Jokic and Murray, I still think we're in good shape, man, taking the Thunder Buddies, the best road cover team in the NBA. Not the best, the second best road cover team in the NBA, but the best overall cover team in the NBA at 29-16-1 against the spread this season. We've been cashing tickets on this Thunder Buddies team, man, and I think we can cash another one. It's going to be a good game, man. I know the golden rule is we're not supposed to fade the Nuggets on their home floor, but kind of hard not to do it, man, when it's the Thunder Buddies, man, our favorite money-making team, so let me know who y'all like in the comments in this one, man. I know this is going to be interesting. I want to see who y'all like in this one. But for me, I'm taking the Thunder Buddies, the Cover Buddies, plus the points. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Memphis Grizzlies out on the road facing the Phoenix Suns. Memphis road favorites in this one, laying 9.5, total 230.5. For me in this one, I would grab as many points as possible with the Phoenix Suns here in this one. Right now, we're sitting at 9.5. I think that's a good spot to probably get in. I just can't trust this Grizzlies team out on the road, man. We faded them in their last one against the Los Angeles Lakers. We cashed that ticket. It was our bet of the day. And I think we fade them again here in this one. I know the Suns are on a back-to-back, And the Suns have been pretty terrible here recently as, night to night. We really don't know who's starting for this team. But they have won back-to-back games, man. They beat the Pacers and the Nets. I know those are probably two really bad teams right now. I get that. But I think they can still keep this one competitive with the Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are just not the same juggernaut on the road as they are on their home floor. It's just they're just not. 8-13-1 against the spread out on the road are the Memphis Grizzlies. Could this be a bounce back and get right spot for them after losing their last one to the Lakers? It could. But could I also see them coming in here taking this Suns team lightly on a Sunday? I could. And I can see them definitely getting the win in this one, but I can see the Suns keeping it competitive and the Suns maybe losing this game by 6-7 points. I think that's what's in order in this one. So for me, man, I'm going to grab the points with the Suns. This line may continue to grow as people think this is going to be a bounce-back spot for the Grizzlies, but I just know the Grizzlies just for some reason just do not hoop the same on the road, man. At home, they go stupid, dummy, crazy. On the road, man, they be struggling going through the motions sometimes, and I think they could definitely do that tonight against the Phoenix Suns, man. The Suns just got beat by 30 by these guys earlier in the week, but since then, they've won 2 games. I think they show up tonight on their home floor, keep this one competitive. So I grabbed the 9.5 with Phoenix here in this one. Again, Memphis, 8-13-1 against the spread out on the road, man. It's hard to trust them. I think Phoenix shows up. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Brooklyn Nets out on the road facing the Golden State Warriors, the defending champs, man. The defending champs laying 8, total 235. And let's not overcomplicate this one, man. Let's not overthink this one. Let's just go ahead and take the Warriors, lay the points with them at home where they've played their best basketball all season. And, just lay it with them, man. I'm not even going to overcomplicate it. 14-7-1 against the spread on their home floor this season are the Golden State Warriors. 66.7% of their home games they cover in. And they're now back healthy, man. And we're going to blink, look up, and the Warriors are going to be up 3-1 on whoever comes out of the East in the NBA Finals this season. It just always seems the way it happens, man. I know we think the West is wide open this season and any team can get there. A lot of teams playing good, but at the end of the day, everything rolls through Golden State, and they're just in that mode, man. They just won 3 games on the road where they haven't been good all season. They're getting healthy, man. They're finna hit that second half wind, and they're finna go on a run in their season, man. They're gonna get a good seeding, and they're gonna beat whoever, man, and end up in the Western Conference Finals, and then they're gonna be up 3-1 on whoever in the finals. That's just what happens with this Warriors team. Like, we can't confuse ourselves. I've seen them do it to the greatest basketball player of all time in LeBron James multiple times. It's just the Warriors, man. It's just these guys. It's just something about them little light-skinned dudes shooting threes, man. It's just something about them. And tonight at home, where they've done that plenty of times, I definitely think they run this Nets team out of the building here tonight. Like I said, 14-7-1 against the spread on their home floor. I'm not fading Golden State here in this one. Brooklyn has not looked good. They've only won 1 of their last 5, which was their last one out, and that was the game they did get Kyrie back, and it looks like Kyrie is available to play in this one, but I don't think it's enough, man. I'm taking the Warriors. I'm not even going to overcomplicate it here in this one. In our last and final matchup of the night, man, we got the Los Angeles Lakers out on the road facing the Portland Trail Blazers. Portland home favorites in this one, laying 5, total 239. Last time we seen the Portland Trail Blazers, man, they were at home facing the Philadelphia 76ers. And I said if they did not win that game, then they were going to be on the do not bet list. I took Portland that day. They did not get it done. And the next day, I did come in here and put them on the do not bet list. But we haven't seen them play a game in that span, and I've already taken them off the do not bet list. I know, man. I know. This is just too good of a spot, man. I got to take them one more time. I know they've been letting us down mightily over the last week or so, this Portland Trail Blazers team has, but I like the spot for them here in this one, man. I really do. This is going to be their 5th home game in their last 6 games. They've lost back-to-back games, and I think they use this one as a perfect bounce-back and get-right opportunity on their home floor. They're facing a Los Angeles Lakers team who's coming off a huge win in their own right, but the Lakers just played like 5 or 6 straight home games. It's going to be their first road game in a little minute, man, and I just don't like the spot. The Blazers also working with revenge, as the Lakers did beat up on this Blazers team last time they played each other. 128-109 was the final score in that one. Lakers won that. That game was in Los Angeles. The game before that, the Blazers did win 106-104 in Los Angeles as well. That one was on the 23rd of October. So these two teams haven't faced each other in quite some time. They up tonight in Portland, and I think Portland, where they play their best basketball all season, shows up tonight. This is their opportunity, man. I think they really do bounce back and get right tonight on their home floor, though. I don't like the spot for the Lakers. So I'm going to do it one more time, man. I'm taking the Portland Trail Blazers here tonight in this matchup on their home floor. I think they bounce back and beat up on this Lakers team here in this one. And that's going to conclude today's jam session on January 22nd, 2023, man. Thank y'all for watching. Smash that like button for your guy, man. Subscribe if you're new. And drop your like down in the comments. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like. If you're looking for my best bets, the ones that I'm placing tonight, and best bets from the top handicappers on the planet, man, check us out over at pickdawgz.com. Click that premium picks tab. And if you're looking for my best bet in the NBA tonight, my jam session play, you can click that link in the description. It'll take you right to my handicapper page, man. It's actually $25 today, as my feature play today is going to be in the NFL. So my $15 NFL playoff best bet is for sale up there. But if you're still looking for my best bet in the NBA tonight, it's $25. My jam session play, so you can scoop that up over at Pickdawgz Premium. Follow me on Twitter at ParlayGuyJ. That's where I update y'all on late injury news. And if my mind changes due to late information coming out of the association, man, we got a huge day of sports up ahead, man. Ready to smash it. Wish me luck with my Dallas Cowboys, man, as they try to punch their ticket to their first NFC Championship game in my lifetime, man. Hey, hopefully they get it done, man. So we'll see. Thank y'all for watching again, man. I'll talk to y'all on Twitter. Talk to y'all in the comments. I'll see y'all tomorrow. It's been your guy, man. I'm out. Peace.